In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at some LEGO themes that desperately need a reboot. These are themes that LEGO created that were just so incredible, but unfortunately got cancelled way too early. And I'm going to be discussing why these need to come back, and I'm sure you'll be surprised at some of my picks. So what's up LEGO fans, it's LEGO Man Cam, and kicking things off we have LEGO Atlantis, which followed a team of deep-sea explorers searching for the mythical city of Atlantis deep below the surface. The theme debuted in 2010 with 3 main set waves, and was discontinued by the end of 2011, getting a total of 19 sets. The theme was a successor to the prior Aqua Raiders, and in my opinion was much better in almost every way, with better diver minifigures, but most importantly, giving us a ton of uniquely molded sea creatures, from squids to sharks to lobsters and more. What I distinctly remember about this theme is watching the original Atlantis movie or animated videos that they had on lego.com at the time. I would spend hours on this website, and you can see some footage here. There is just so much nostalgia here. Anyway, I would love for this theme to come back in the future, but the question is, in what way? Personally, seeing a ton of massive sea creatures would be amazing, as in the 15 years since this theme came out, LEGO's complexity and range of pieces has drastically changed, meaning that we would get some truly amazing creatures and vehicles, and I can't imagine what some new minifigures might look like. Next, let's look at LEGO Space Police, or more specifically, LEGO Space Police 3. First releasing around the same time as Atlantis in June of 2009, this theme was all about, well, the name's pretty self-explanatory to be honest, policemen in space. Anyway, what I like about this theme the most is that it brought something fresh and creative to the rather mundane idea of LEGO Police. For years now, we've been getting the same LEGO City sets, being police bikes, police cars, police trucks, and then police stations. Of course, yes, I understand that these regular LEGO City police sets do need to come out as they are designed for kids who are new fans of LEGO. Heck, even one of my first big LEGO sets that I got was this 2011 police station, which I still love to this day. But the idea of getting police in space chasing after the biggest and baddest alien villains was just awesome to me, and it gave LEGO a lot of creative freedom to create amazing looking sets like the Lunar Limo and the Galactic Enforcer, which is such a great set. This theme would genuinely not have to change that much if it were to come out today in modern LEGO, and I think that probably goes to show you just how amazing this original theme was. And with the recent wave of LEGO City space sets that we got last year, we can see just how good LEGO has gotten at making sets. Like even I picked up this small $20 set just because of how sleek it looks, and I haven't bought a LEGO City set in so many years before now. Moving on, so far in this video I've been talking about LEGO themes that need a reboot. And while the next thing I'm talking about I would love to see a reboot of, it's not necessarily a LEGO theme on its own, but actually a LEGO movie. Just quickly though, if you have seen a few of my videos and enjoy them, please consider subscribing. It is the best way that you can help the channel grow to our new goal of 40,000 subscribers. Anyway, you may have guessed it, but I'm talking about The Adventures of Clutch Powers, which, other than Bionicle, was the first feature-length LEGO movie, even before we ever met Emmett and Wildstyle in 2014. I made a recent video on this movie, and so many of you guys just loved it, and it has made me think even more that this movie desperately needs a reboot. But what could be even more exciting to me is that if they rebooted Clutch Powers, we could get a line of sets to tie into the movie. LEGO could give us a movie that references a bunch of older LEGO themes and then integrate them into a full wave of tie-in sets. Just how the original movie made reference to Castle, Power Miners, Agents, and so many more LEGO themes. Being able to get another movie though with classic Clutch Powers rather than the essentially different character that we got in Ninjago would be so awesome. Next up, continuing with these sets from the early 2010s, which is when I was first into LEGO, so these sets are definitely the most nostalgic to me, we have LEGO Monster Fighters. This is a theme that I think is super underrated, and here's why. The two biggest sets for this theme were utterly amazing, beginning with the Vampire Castle, which is unlike anything we've ever seen in LEGO. It has almost a cartoon-like shape to it, which I love, and it just screams being a classic haunted castle. But then you have the Haunted House, which at almost 2,000 pieces is almost like its own modular building. My cousin actually used to have this set. I'm not sure if he still has it built or not, but one day I'd love to take a look at it and show it off to you guys in a video because it's just so cool. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked here, but what I was getting at is that this theme just perfectly captured the vibe that it was going for, but also featured a team of heroes to root for and having every single set feel unique, making you want to pick up all of them. This would just be the perfect theme to have rebooted around Halloween time, and with modern LEGO standards, they could seriously make some amazing location builds, which is something that we rarely see in LEGO anymore, with so many mechs and cars and bikes. Overall though, this theme could go in so many different directions and be really dynamic, as I think there are just so many classic monsters, and again, with it being an in-house LEGO theme, it would allow for them to take full creative control and come up with some amazing concepts. Last is a theme that is very close to my heart, and it's a theme that I've spoken about at length on the channel before, and it helped me discover just how many fans of this theme there are still out there. This is of course LEGO Nexo Knights, and I think with a few tweaks, it could be rebooted into one of the best LEGO themes. Firstly, the reason why I chose this is because the LEGO medieval scene is absolutely massive right now, with incredible YouTube content creators like Goldfire and Rio Bricks who have entire channels dedicated to the idea. LEGO Castle has become a niche of its own. As many of you know, Nexo Knights was a theme that took classic LEGO Castle and medieval ideas, but then gave them a futuristic twist, which for a lot of people, they really liked this and really enjoyed the minifigures and the sets. However, a lot of fans would have much preferred to get regular medieval figures without all the Nexo flair. I think LEGO could redesign this theme by eliminating most of the futuristic elements and having the theme go back to being classic LEGO Castle, but still allowing it to take some creative liberties by making new and exciting things like mechs and vehicles that would more appeal to kids of today. My pitch would be to continue the Nexo Knights storyline with a Season 5, but this time the ability to use technology has mostly vanished, relying on the theme to utilize more traditional medieval archetypes and storytelling. Something like the Dungeons and Dragons CMF line from last year has also taught us that the demand for a classic LEGO Castle theme is so strong, and I feel like perhaps merging the two ideas could bring us something great for many years. With that being said though, that is my look at 5 LEGO themes that I think need a reboot. But let me know down in the comments below if there are other themes that you think of that deserve reboots too, and I might make a part 2. Also, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. It's completely free and helps me make so much better videos. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.